My name is Bernadette. Welcome to my channel, and today I want to talk to you about the concept of self-love. If this is something that seems to you like someone is talking rocket science to you, or a Chinese recipe for a duck ragu, and this is just something you cannot grasp your head around, what does the heck it actually mean, this self-love story? For me, I will share with you my personal story today, because for me it was a concept I just couldn't understand. Everybody is talking about love yourself first and appreciate yourself and value yourself, and for me it was like someone was talking in hieroglyphs. I just couldn't understand what it means. So I had to learn it really from the beginning, from scratch, and with two steps back and one step forward. And literally, I have a PhD in self-love. It's something that is such a fundamental part of my existence, and something that made my entire life so much more beautiful. But of course, I went through it and I had to learn a lot of things the hard way, and so I will share today my personal journey and my personal understanding of it, and how I could integrate it in my life, so that you're a little bit more accelerated in your development. So I was a teenager, or even a kid, that who was really very easily intimidated and impressed by others, and I always wanted to belong to a group, and I've never been appreciated by a group or even by friends, and I always had this inferior complex that other people know it better. Like there was an underlying kind of an underlying current constantly, that other people just know it better, and I have to listen and to be small and to be aware of my words and be aware of what I'm doing. And I was judged, and I felt so I felt like I just don't belong, and I will never be one of the cool kids, and I will never win. And so I was searching for approval. I was searching for acceptance. I was looking for it so hard. And of course, I was like a bloody fly, just down the glass window, and looking from outside in, watching other people live their best life. And me, I only felt this feeling of never being really good enough for anybody, and not for myself, and not for the world. And of course, this has a chain reaction and a domino effect for a lot of different areas in life, right? If you show up like this in the world, and in front of other people, of course, this is like a chain reaction, and people, predators will sense your vulnerability, and you will always get the bad cards, and you will be a victim of mobbing, and name it. Or you will get into abusive relationships, because narcissists, they just love this inferior, insecure type of people. I felt so hurt. Often I felt just so hurt by everything, by actions of other people, by what what other people had said to me or behind my back, or any life situation, anything that would happen to me. I have been an eternal victim. I was hurt, and everything was injustice everywhere, and people were mean to me, and I felt like I was the chosen one, and life dumps a big load of crap on my head, and that was my life. And I was crying, and I had depression, and I've been in several abusive relationships, and I abused myself with substance abuse and with alcohol, and I was always very psychotically in love with someone I couldn't reach or I thought was better than I was, and always had a heartache, and so on and so on. And this was my life. This was how my life looked like. A broken person. A broken person from A to Z. And there was a moment a couple of years ago where I was just fed up, and I was sitting there on the kitchen table, somewhere in an apartment somewhere, and I just thought to myself, no. This cannot continue like this. This is not possible, that I'm again a victim of mobbing at my work. That is not possible, that again in a romantic relationship someone is taking advantage of me. It is not possible that my neighbors again are mean and noisy and disrespectful. It is not possible that I'm again in a situation where my whole entire life is crumbling down. Something is wrong with me. I have to look at something there very, very deeply. I have to dig there. I have to see why me, a more or less decent person with not this exorbitant character flaws. I don't steal, I don't lie, I don't have these big, eminent character flaws. Why do I always end up like a bloody punching bag? And I just couldn't take it anymore. And I went on a journey to discover what it is. And I will give you a very short summary now. I will go into this in my next videos, maybe in segments. But self-love, as simple as it sounds, is the ultimate compassion for your life, for your own feelings, for the mistakes, and appreciation and utmost respect for the power and the strength you show by showing up every day, by enduring and surviving this entire shit, by really allowing a feeling of utmost compassion. No little noise that says you're too small and they know it better. No little noise that says you should have known, you should have seen it coming. You should be further in your life than you are right now. You were late. You haven't achieved your goals. You're not there. You have destroyed yourself. All these accusations, all this self-doubt, all this, it has to go. And there is just one voice. There's just one voice you have in your inner dialogue, and that is utmost respect for what you feel, for the hurt you feel, for the insecurities you have felt. This is like you choose to get very, very close to yourself. You choose to become close to yourself instead of being your opponent. And this has something to do with how you actually perceive your own emotions. Are you frustrated with yourself because you're sad? Are you angry with yourself because you're vulnerable? Are you angry with yourself because you're not there where you think you should be? Are you accusing others because they have been abusive to you? Are you accusing yourself that you were not have been able to set healthy boundaries when it was necessary? There is development of approaching all these feelings with even more love. The moment the voice comes up, the moment the resistance, the moment the opposition comes up, you have to stop it and you turn it around and you switch it into the other direction and you say, I feel you. I love this phrase in English. I feel you. I understand. I listen. You have the space and the time right now to feel that, to be disappointed, to be hurt, to be frustrated. And this is something you just create with yourself. It has nothing to do with others. Nothing to do with others. It is a dialogue, an approach, a jump of consciousness, a becoming of conscious towards the approach and the feeling you have towards yourself. So, if you want me to guide you step by step to establish this relationship, to learn to give yourself this space, which is the basis for all your issues in life. This is the basis for all. There lies everything. I will be delighted to assist you. There is a contact form in the comment section, and there is also my email in my description box, so feel free to contact me. I will be delighted to guide you through this. Otherwise, share, like, subscribe to my channel. I think in the next days I will do more sections about self-love, about the connection, how we can establish it with ourselves, and I'm just so excited to share this with you. These are things that saved my life, that turned my life around, that made me a person, that made me a real person, that allows me to go through life with appreciation, with a strong back and a head up high, and with joy and less fear. So this was my message for today, and I encourage you to give you this moment of listening to yourself, of feeling, of giving you the space. This is another very beautiful phrase in English, giving you space, feeling yourself. So that was my message for today. All the best. Bye bye.